Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, my name is Filipa, welcome back to a new video. It's here, Tarkir, it's finally into Arena. I mean, not quite, it's the early access, so I have an account for 24 hours where I get to experiment the set, as well as other streamers and content creators, and I'm here to share what I'm thinking of the set so far. First deck that I'm going to be playing here is a ramp deck, so it's a mono green / colorless ramp deck that revolves around Ugin. And before you tell me that this curve is bad, let me explain you the wild things that this deck can achieve consistently. So first of all, the deck revolves around getting Ugin, a 7 mana planeswalker that enters with 7 loyalty, and whenever you cast this, you exile one target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Right away, this is great, because even if they counter it, it's when you cast it, so they might counter the planeswalker, but you already exiled a permanent from them. And then, whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to 1 permanent that's 1 or more colors. So again, if this does resolve, and then you cast eventually other artifacts or colorless spells, you're going to keep exiling your opponent's stuff, which is quite mean. The +2 is you gain 3 life and draw a card, the 0 is add 3 colorless, and the -11 is basically you win the game. You search your library for any number of colorless non-land cards, you exile them, then shuffle them. Until the end of the turn, you may cast those cards without paying their mana cost. So every time that you cast these free cards as well, you're going to be exiling your opponent's permanents that are 1 or more colors, I guess, so you cannot do it to lands. So yeah, it's pretty good card, and this deck is very well designed to make it even better. So first of all, we are playing Llanowar Elves, 4 of them, because we want to consistently either have a turn 3 Overlord, and again that's why we have the Up the Beanstalk, because we have this shell that is really good with Overlord. We have a lot of spells that are 5 or more mana, so this Up the Beanstalk is going to be really good in this deck. But what it's even better is if you can do a Llanowar Elves into Thran Spider, because whenever this enters, you and target opponent each create a tap art zone, so it's better against aggro decks because you create a 2/4 reach, which is really good in this set, and you also keep ramping. This Power Stone only lets you cast basically artifact spells, let's say. So you go from Llanowar Elves into Thran Spider on turn 2. Turn 3, you have 5 mana to cast artifacts, and you want to do the Mightstone and Weakstone, which is this 5 mana artifact that whenever enters, you either draw 2 cards or get -5/-5 to a creature until the end of the turn. So if they're playing an aggressive deck, you can kill a creature from them. It's even good against mono red, because minus effects, as you know, are good against the mouses. And if they're playing a more slow deck and they don't have creatures, you can draw 2 cards, and immediately this can tap to give you 2 colorless mana, so again that's great. This mana can again only be used to cast artifacts, but we have a lot of those. We have Solemn Simulacrum as another way to ramp, and you don't mind chumping a creature with it because you draw a card whenever it dies. Another card is Karn, and actually Karn is a very interesting one. It's a 5 mana, power and toughness equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control, so it's going to be at least a 5/5, because Karn itself, it's an artifact that it's cost 5, and at the beginning of your upkeep you add colorless for each artifact you control, and this mana again cannot be spent to cast non-artifact spells, and until the end of the turn you do not lose this mana. That's pretty good. Chimil, of course. Chimil cannot be countered. At the beginning of your end step, you discover 5. The best thing that you can get, usually, it's the Mightstone or Karn, but Overlord is also pretty good to get. Then we have 4 Ugins, because this is the star of the show, let's say. 3 Cityscape Levelers to be able to have a big creature. It's an artifact, so you can get it pretty quickly on, and whenever you cast this spell and whenever this creature attacks, you destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. And actually, funny thing, I thought that Brotherhood's End was not in standard for some reason. I guess because I haven't seen a lot of cards. Like, there were a lot of cards that were playing at a certain point, like Cityscape Leveler, the deal 3 damage to everything, I forgot the name. And those cards just stopped seeing standard play, and I was like, yeah, Brotherhood's End is... Brotherhood's End, I think it's the name of the set, or Brothers War, never mind, Brothers War is no longer legal in standard. Guess what, it is. I was just not aware, and then I faced an opponent playing Cityscape Leveler, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be really good in my deck. The Mightstone and so on, so that's where the inspiration came. I played with a fairly similar deck, although they were not playing green. And then Portal to Phyrexia. This one is just for fun. two of them. It's 9 mana, but again, you can get those Power Stones and those Mightstone, Weakstone mana and the Karn mana. Whenever enters, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures of their choice. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature from a graveyard onto battlefield under your control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to the other types. Another card that played a lot of Standard and then just stopped. Then for lands, we're playing Forests, Blast Zone, Fountainport, and the Gardens. The Blast Zone acts like a board wipe, which we kind of might need in this deck if they're playing a very aggressive deck. But yeah, overall, I'm just really excited for this set. Actually, it seems like this is more like a Brothers End kind of, or Brotherhood's War. I always forget the name of the set deck because it plays with so many cards for it. But yeah, we do have the Cityscape Leveler, or the Portal, so Mightstone, Thran Spider, a lot of cards for that set. But the star of the show is Ugin, Eye of the Storms. I'm excited to see how this deck plays out. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and let's play some games. Let me be on the play. Against Thran is bad. Please let me be. Oh, it's kind of mean because it seems like I don't have new cards, which is not true. I feel bad. Okay, maybe they'll get it from the Blast Zone, you know? I will get it dirty. Okay, give me like a Chimil or something so I show the new cards. Oh. Damn. He just asked for it. Chimil is not even a new card, but just like for them to see that I'm doing something different. Cannot Chimil yet, unfortunately, but I will... Maybe I could have Fountainport instead. So they have the starter engines. Ooh, okay, so they are also going for the artifact synergy. I'm going to Chimil away and hope for the best. I think the best thing that Chimil could give me is maybe a Mightstone, Weakstone. Yeah, that's a good one as well, not going to lie. The Chimil, the Overlord. We did get the Mightstone, Weakstone, which honestly it's the best outcome. Now we draw Ugin. Guys, this game, like... First I said Chimil, the Chimil appeared. Then I said the Mightstone, Weakstone, and we got the Mightstone, Weakstone from the Chimil. And then I said Ugin, and I got an Ugin. What else can I do? Like, please let me know. How is this happening? It cannot be normal. Okay. I know. I feel kind of... Okay. Okay. I feel weird.
My resources are yours.
Okay. Not going to say anything. Because I don't want to use all the luck in my life in just one game. Did you see that? I'm glad this game is recorded. Because nobody would ever believe in me. That's all I have to say. I feel bad for my opponent. I just feel bad, you know. But you know, life is like this. And that's fine.
One step in the strategy.
That's fine. Okay, I'm not going to ask for anything else. Just give me a Llanowar or something. It doesn't matter now. Okay, sure. Thran Spider. Oof. And this Ugin could keep giving, but they're also playing the artifact deck. I know, it's pretty nice. Is there a thanks? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Thran. And I feel bad, because this game was insane. You know, I have no words. Okay, opponent goes first. This is keepable. I mean, Up the Beanstalk into Thran Spider is also always nice, and then Chimil eventually, but yeah, I wish I was on the play. Of course, in Standard that matters quite a bit. So they're playing Edge Maze. Ooh, Karn. I'm excited because Karn I can do it after the Spider. So I can basically do it a turn early. So next turn I do this. I have a good curve, like Spider into Karn, into Chimil, into Ugin. I just need to get there. Search a library for up to 4. That's nice. Maybe I should be playing that. It's a good way to ramp. But I guess I'm playing the spider, which is also a way to ramp. So I'm not too mad about that. Next I have the Karn, which it's not very big yet, but... At the beginning of your upkeep, add colorless for each artifact you control. This mana cannot be spent. Okay, that ruined my fun. But I can steal Karn and I will draw a card. Ooh, I could even... It's a 5/5, so not too bad. What is that? 3 damage? Why would they do 3 damage? I don't know. Okay, we did get the mana though. It cannot be used for the Ugin, unfortunately, but it's still pretty strong. I'll attack. Because this does not have reach, so... Might as well. Sure, I got a Lana. It's not the best thing ever. The best thing I can get with these, I think it's the Mightstone or Overlord, or even the Karn. But I'm happy with it. Just the fact that this gives me mana. It's pretty cool. They have another one of these assaults. Okay, that's fine. Ah, so they don't choose. I thought it was one of those that choose. I just realized. So I was like wondering why my opponent did things in a certain way, but now it does make sense. Okay, so I definitely want to kill that. Now I have a lot of mana. I can choose things how I want to do them. I think Solemn Simulacrum is a good one, like getting the most artifacts possible so that this Karn also gives us a lot of mana. And next turn we definitely have Ugin. Okay, Up the Beanstalk, that's not bad. Not bad. Deck kind of performing. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. I mean, a mono green that doesn't have much green, but honestly, it has the green that it needs, you know? It's the green that's good in standard. Overlord, Up the Beanstalk, and Lana for ramp, that's all I need. Lana does make my Chimil a bit worse, but that's fine. That's okay. You get a little... They make dragons. Which is scary, but I do... That's... Get a lot of mana. Just let's see how I want to do that. Definitely the dragons. Maybe I should have gone for the assault, but I'm just too scared.
Knowledge is a virtue.
Draw.
I see no threat that I can harm. My plan bears fruit.
I mean, I'm drawing a bit too much, but it is what it is. Like, I have so many artifacts that I'm just going to kill their board. It's fine.
One step
Wow.
in the stratagem.
Yeah, it's a good game, I know. It's a good game. I want them to be able to concede if they want to. GG. Because at this point I was just being mean. I was just being mean. Let me be on the play. We're against Usky. TCG, MTG. Okay, let me be on the play. No. cool. Okay, it's fine. I do have the nasty Up the Beanstalk into Overlord. Sorry, not sorry. But if I was on the play, it would be way better. We keep. Especially because I feel people are playing aggro stuff. And I would expect in early access people are playing like a bit more slow, but actually there's a lot of cool aggro new cards. Enigma Jewel, okay, I like that. Maybe I should play this in my deck. Intercept, add 2 mana only to activate abilities. Okay. Let's up the Beanstalk. Nobody likes it. Into an Overlord even less, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And then I can go for the what's the Mightstone, Weakstone? And then eventually I can Ugin away, you know. So, okay, they are also playing artifacts. Let's see who's the best one. The best artifact player. I mean, they have advantage because they have these synthesizer, which is pretty concerning. But we are ramping. And we are ramping fast. Next turn I also draw from the Weakstone. So if they... I hope they don't make it a 6-6, because if it's a 5-5 I could deal with it, but if it's a 6-6... Okay, they do that for what? Nobody knows. Okay, so I will just do the Weakstone to draw. I actually don't know. I thought they had the one that you can sacrifice. I also need to be careful though, because like... I have to discard stuff. Okay, but next turn I have Chimil. Chimil is a great card. Okay, that's okay. They just need to find something. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, that's rough, because they will create a 4-4. Okay, 4-4 is not that terrible, I guess. Could have done the Beanstalk, maybe. But I don't know if I want to keep drawing so much, because I don't have a lot of ways to capitalize on that right now. I will have to discard to size. So maybe they want to braid my Lana, but they should wait to see what Chimil gives, maybe. Or not. Oh, that's a good one. It also draws me. So that, and then I have to -5 now, because I don't want these to start, because that thing can get huge. And I don't want it to start dealing damage to me, so we do that. The repository bay is a bit concerning, because they can repurpose stuff. But they don't have the mana that they want. They can't use these mana to use these abilities, so they can Enigma Jewel, that's 2 colorless to activate abilities. They can activate this ability, maybe with Braid Nets, get another synthesizer, I would assume. Or no, equal to 1+, so they're going to go for something with 2 mana. Yeah, because the synthesizer doesn't work like that. Okay, so they want me to sacrifice my Lana. Couldn't care less. So I think now it's time for us to start with the fun stuff. Ugin, it has to be the synthesizer, I guess.
I am the master of this.
Fortunately, I don't have the mana to get Cordless, but maybe I'll get from the Chimil. Oh, actually I do. I can just do that. Look at that. I always forget that Ugin does have a 0 ability mana thingy. Okay, they tap my Ugin. I don't know why, but sure. Let's get rid of the repurposing bay. We do that. We get a land. And then we pass. And let's see. Okay, that's colorless. I can, again, get rid of something because of Ugin. Oh my god, this is so mean. Bye-bye to that as well. No repurposing for you. Ta-ta-ta, tu-tu-tu. Okay. Not a bad turn. Not a bad... Ugin is busted. I'm just going to state it out there. That Ugin is the most powerful card in Tarkir. Maybe. it's definitely up there. Like, if you have a deck built around it, it becomes like a board wipe. So they craft it. What is this other side? I don't even know. Does it matter? I feel like it doesn't matter. Sure. At this point, there's not even that much
Power
value in it.
belongs to the patient.
Can gain life, draw a card, sure.
The wise heed my advice.
I can. I don't even want to play more Up the Beanstalks. Just because I don't want to mill out.
It's the power.
True. They might have board wipes. Maybe I should have declined, because I also don't want to give them power stones, because they are playing artifacts after all. But I think it's, even if they have a board wipe, it's way too late for them. Plus, I just need to attack with everything. Yeah, GG. GG. Oh, we're playing against Legend. I'm excited to try this deck. I mean, I think I can keep this. I wish I was on the play, of course, but what can we do? Not much. Okay, they're starting a Fabled Passage. That's not too bad. Maybe because it's early access, everyone is playing a bit slower things, I'm hoping. I hope he doesn't get mad to see Up the Beanstalk, but then the spicy stuff will start, you know what I mean? What is this? Okay. Sure. Maybe a counter, we'll see. Possibly. Okay, no counter, that's good. Ooh, we have Ugin, the Eye of the Storms. I'm excited about that one. The Power Stone does not work to get Ugin, but it does get work to get Chimil, Portal, all of that stuff. What I really need is the... what is that? Dragons cost one less. Okay. Kinda wish Lana was a bit earlier to the party, but that's okay. Dragons cost one less to cast. Whenever a dragon you control enters, you may have Sharkan become a copy of it. Ooh. Okay, that's kinda sad, scary, I guess. So I cannot Chimil next turn yet, but I can Llanowar Elves and Up the Beanstalk, I guess. What I really wanted is the 5 mana Mightstone and Weakstone, because that will give us quite a bit of ramp. Or even the Karn Legacy Reforged. Okay, so that does deal damage to my spider, I guess. That's fair. Ooh, this is a dragon. Okay. They can actually get it with the Power Stone, that's funny. I mean, he does that double strike. They can go for the invasion. Because that one does become... Okay, Cityscape Leveler is nice, I guess. Okay, at least I got a land, that's a good sign. So next turn I should be able to do Chimil. And then Ugin if I survive, of course. Do they have a way to kill the invasion? Oh, they do. That's bad. That's bad and there's not much I can do. Sure. Kinda sad. Maybe if I was on the play things would be different, but like this I'm just getting wrecked. Zurgo and... Oh, Jutai. Okay. Yeah, this Chimil is not going to be enough. Yikes. That's a lot of damage. Wow. Well, it's enough to kill me. And they are like, oh my god, look at that, 2 Zurgos. Kinda. That's insane. Oh, wow. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. We got dragon. We got dragon. GG. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep, because why not? I will always keep. Sure. It's probably going to be a bit fast and furious, because it's Gruul. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not. I do have the Spider into Mightstone if I do get a land. I mean, I do have a couple of turns to get the land, but otherwise I can go to Solemn Simulacrum. It's not the biggest of the deals. They are ramping as well. They are playing the dragon deck. They're playing the dragon deck. Oh my god, that deck is so good. I cannot let them get there. Okay. Also didn't get a land, which is a bit sad, but okay. Play a creature that I can Mightstone. Well, if I get a land. Otherwise, the Solemn Simulacrum is not bad. So this is the deck where they go for the... How much mana is it? 7, 8? I think it's 8. Okay, that's good. I'll have to discard a card, but you know what? Who cares? I draw so many cards. That's fine. So next turn I have what? 4, 5, 6, 7. Not for Ugin though, but it can be for... What is that? Oh no, I should have kept the second one after all, shouldn't I? Okay, it's fine though. You live and you learn. Guess I can go for the Simulacrum. But yeah, that was a bit rough. Should have kept the second one. So they have 6. Ugh, they're almost there. They are almost there. Why are you stealing my cards? Because I have great cards. Sure. I want to kill that because I don't want them to make... Can I even kill that? Well, I can Chimil. And hope to get... Oh no! That decreases my odds of getting it, that's why I'm not too happy about it. Yeah, that's not great, because now they can go for the enchantment most likely and get free dragons. But we'll see. It's not looking too good. Okay, that's fine actually. At least it's not the free stuff. They go for Chimil, that makes sense. They give me a Power Stone though, which is nice. Because it's ramp. The Ugin does not kill it, which... a bit sad. Again, Portal would be great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I get a land, I can Portal. Then they can get the Cityscape level back though, so it's not that great. It's actually rough what to do. Well, if I play a lot of things, it will make more difficult for them to use Cityscape in a good way, I guess. I'll draw a lot of cards. I'll kill that, I guess. Make a spider. Yeah, this is the best I can do. And next, for sure, I'll have the portal, so if they play more creatures, it's fine. Even if they destroy my Mightstone, it's okay. Which dragon do they get? They do have a lot of mana, but as long as it's something that I can get with a... Yeah, that's a rough one, because we know that it kind of combos off. But again, no. That's why they were not going for it. Do I die? Maybe. Okay, they only have 3 cards. We just have to hope that they're bad. That's only 3. Okay, that draws me a card. Honestly, the Up the Beanstalk is not that big of a deal anymore. The portal to Phyrexia is what I need. Yeah, that's fine. Should I take the damage? Yeah, I'll take it. It's a bit risky, but... Oh, I also have Cityscape, that's nice. Oh, it was my Cityscape. They got my Cityscape. How dare they? So they do have 3 dragons, which is concerning. But they also have so much mana at this point that maybe they are just not going to get there. That's fine. Now with the Cityscape I can take care of the Genesis. What's that? Wait a second. Doesn't matter. They're all dead. I can even go for Ugin. We got there. We got there. Let's go. Let me be on the play. We are not on the play, but we do have Lana into Up the Beanstalk. Chimil is great as well, you know. So I will keep it. Blaststone is also a potential master thingy. Ooh, Cityscape. I love Cityscape. How much do we care about Veteran Survivor? I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit. Oh, they're playing humans. I will take it. Let's see, maybe I'll get a 3-drop even. You never know. I didn't get a 3-drop, but I got Lana, which is great because the faster that we can ramp. Ooh, so that means that if they don't destroy anything, I can go for a Mightstone, Weakstone next. Not only will that provide me insane ramp, it will draw me cards from the Beanstalk and I will kill a creature. They have shelter. Maybe they go for Up the Beanstalk. I cannot kill the Guardian though, because I don't have the mana. Okay. They do go for the... Okay, that's rough. I would prefer for them to go for the Beanstalk. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's a lot. I can Blast Zone, put it for 2. That will destroy the creature. I mean, they can give Indestructible, but it will kill the Shelter by Ghosts at least. It will also kill my Up the Beanstalk, and I don't know if I can survive until there, but... we can hope. Ooh, I got a Simulacrum, so that's good, because I can block with the Simulacrum if they don't kill it, obviously, and at least it gives me some value. It's giving me some ramp, so next turn I can definitely do the Mightstone. Or Chimil. But let's see. Human again. That's fine, so that's even more concerning. Okay. I will block with Simulacrum, and that means that they will have to discard to get it indestructible, and that's fine. It doesn't have trample, so they probably just want to go for the... Okay, so we do that. Don't take damage, draw a card, so overall not too bad. Sure, they exile that, that's fair. I can go for Chimil, but it's a bit of a risk. I think the Mightstone makes more sense. No. I'm not sure. Because I have to pay 3 actually. I think it's this one then. Stop them a little bit. And I can play the spider. Okay, that was actually not too bad. They did scry. I don't know if they put on top. I forgot. But I can Cityscape Leveler next, I guess. 2, 3, 8, 9. So yeah, I definitely can Cityscape Leveler. Sheltered by Ghosts again. That's a rough one to deal with. 6, 7, 8. I'll get 8 damage. Yeah, it's rough. I can Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, I actually can Cityscape Leveler the Sheltered by Ghosts since I don't have the mana, I think, to get one of the others. I have Ugin though. But if I do Ugin, Ugin is all that I can do. But I can do Ugin on the Sheltered by Ghosts. No, I think Cityscape makes more sense here. I want to get my spider back. I'll draw. Portal is amazing. Okay. And I can always block stuff. Yeah, Portal is actually insane. I think that can get me the game. Because they have to sacrifice their board, basically. And this Cityscape is rough to deal with, because it's an 8/8. The Thran Spider is also, like, very good to block. 2/4, reach. So yeah, next time Portal, and I think they cannot, yeah, cannot deal with these Portal. I also get my Llanowar Elves back. And then I can do that, draw another card. Cityscape is not going to do much, but that's fine. I could get rid of one of their power stones, but then they would make another one, so I think that's very relevant. So then I can start stealing stuff from them. I can steal the... I guess the Guardian of the New Benalia is the best one. Ooh, that's a good one. But I can kill it, obviously. Ugin. Kill the Anim Pakal. Okay, so they are going to give it indestructible. Which is fair. And I can still gain life.
I see no threat
I can Chimil.
to possibility.
It has X-proof, so I cannot target it, unfortunately, with Ugin.
Mine is
And I'll attack.
of eons.
Like, I'm at 8. I'm not that concerned. Oh, they block? Really? I'm kind of surprised. Oh, it has indestructible. Okay, never mind. I was a bit surprised, but it does have indestructible. I forgot that. Yeah, I'll get a free Lana. It's a blocker. Sure. It's not going to do much. Can they even attack? I don't think so. Got another one. I'll get these. Try to kill the Pakal. Pakal. Ooh, they let it resolve. Yeah, because they don't have that thing anymore. The Plaza of Heroes, whatever.
The wise heed my advice.
I think if I enlisted, maybe I could have won. Actually, I'm not sure how this enlist works. I'm just going to play this and pass. At this point, I'm just doing mean stuff. It's not even fun for the opponent. Sure. If it's free, it's for me. Give me the Up the Beanstalk. God beans? Ooh, that's actually not bad. So they get the Rusting, and the Rusting gets what? The Copper Coat. Yeah, sure. They play it, and they lose the game. Good game. Yeah, give me. Chimil, yeah, I will replace it. I just want to use it to exile stuff. Oh, I can even minus.
To the patient.
And then I can search and get everything. But I don't even think it's worth it. I think I just should just finish their misery. Not bad. GG. GG. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just want to say that this deck is really fun to play, and you can kinda make it your own way because the green is not necessary. I'm playing green because I think Up the Beanstalk, and we saw how good that card was here, and Llanowar Elves and Overlord can give us the ramp that is necessary to get the deck to act fast enough, especially if you're on the play. It can very consistently get things really early on to start ramping, but you can go with different approaches. You can play a bit more of interactive game, maybe with white and getting some board wipes, maybe Boros. You can also go Azorios with Synthesizer and more artifact-based synergy, but this is what I came up with. It's mostly like a ramp deck that ramps into big artifacts that are pretty evil, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know what else you want to see from Tarkir. Bye bye!